Is the team, CTO, and CEO taking care of Ripple and XRP well? Have you ever thought about Ripple and XRP in general, where they came from and where they are now? Well, you don't need to look any further. In this video, we'll look at everything about Ripple's foundation, its team, and whether or not it's a good investment. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, watch this new video as soon as possible. Welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest news about XRP and the world of cryptocurrencies in general. If you're watching one of our videos for the first time, we'd like to give you a warm welcome. We want you to click the Notify Me button so you never miss a video. We're also letting you know that this channel is giving away 200 XRP. To enter, you just need to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment with the hashtag XRP. The winner will be announced on January 31st. Using the power of blockchain technology, Ripple makes sending money around the world easy and smooth. By joining Ripple's growing global network, financial institutions can quickly, reliably, and cheaply process payments from customers anywhere in the world. Banks and payment companies can use the digital asset XRP to cut costs even more and get into new markets. Ripple's was started in 2012, and its goal is to make an internet of value, a world where value moves as easily as information does now. Ripple is the only business blockchain company that has products that can be used in the real world. Ripple's has more than 300 customers in more than 40 countries and on 6 continents. American blockchain pioneer Jed McCaleb built the world's first cryptocurrency exchange. He and TGOX also started XRP. For many years, TGOX was the largest Bitcoin exchange, trading up to 150,000 Bitcoins per day, worth $6 billion at the time, until it was hacked in 2013. McCaleb sold and TGOX lost Bitcoins. Before focusing on Ripple, the French developer Marc Karp-Ellis, who was living in Japan at the time, worked on a project called Karp. He kept working on the Ripple protocol while pitching it to investors. In July 2013, he left Ripple, allegedly because of a fight with other co-founders, and started Stellar Lumens XLM in 2014. Stellar uses a similar ledger technology, but it is made for developing markets that didn't have banking services, while XRP is made for big players in the global banking and financial services sector. David Schwartz is one of the most well-known blockchain programmers in the crypto space. He is also a member of the Ripple team and has made important contributions to its early development. The CEO of Ripple right now is Brad Garlinghouse. Since XRP is a Layer 1 coin, it has its own network. But XRP doesn't use a consensus mechanism called proof of work like Bitcoin does. It is run by its Ripple Transaction Protocol, which standardizes communication rules and makes it easy for payment facilitators, global banks, and its RippleNet network to send and receive payments. XRP was made to be as scalable as possible, which means that it can be used to send and convert money quickly and cheaply. This gives banks a way to send money without using SWIFT. This is done through blockchain. XRP is one of the few ISO 20022 approved cryptocurrencies that could be used by banks around the world after the new standard is put in place. XRP also works with smart contracts, and a DeFi ecosystem is being built on top of its network. How are Ripple and XRP used? Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be the first to know what's going on with XRP. Sending money across borders is expensive and hard to do. There are many costs, like fees for the bank that acts as an intermediary and fees for changing currencies, and settlement can take anywhere from 3 to 5 days. Ripple wants to solve this huge problem by making international payments and currency transfers fast and cheap. Say we want to send money from the US to the UK. We would need to do a quick transfer that takes 24 hours, use a direct exchange rate between the currencies, and pay transaction fees, which would include an exchange rate from USD to GBP. In this case, the bank would have to change currency A, which is USD, into currency B, which is GBP, or vice versa. The customer would have to pay a fee of up to $50 for a SWIFT wire transfer, plus 1% to 3% of the total amount to cover the exchange rate. XRP, on the other hand, can settle transactions in 3 to 5 seconds and costs an average of $0.0002 per transaction. As a way to stop spam, this transaction fee is charged, but it is not given to anyone. Instead, it is burned, which means it can never be used again. Also, the XRP network works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This makes it a better option than banks, which are only open from Monday to Friday. On average, the XRP ledger can handle 1,500 transactions per second, while Bitcoin can only handle 3 to 7, Ethereum can only handle 15 to 25, and Visa can only handle 1,700. The idea behind RippleNet is that instead of transferring fiat currency or converting USD to GBP, Bank A can deposit USD and XRP into Bank B's Ripple wallet. For Bank B, the value of an XRP in GBP stays the same. By keeping its worth in all currencies at the current exchange rate, $2 worth of XRP is worth €1.80. The bank that receives the XRP doesn't have to change it until the money is spent again. With this method, there are no fees at all for changing currencies. RippleNet can help you exchange XRP for USD, Euros, British Pounds, or any other currency. Now, let's see how XRP compares to Bitcoin. In contrast to Bitcoin, where new coins can be mined and put into circulation, 100 billion XRP tokens were made in 2012, and no more will be made. Ripple puts 1 billion XRP back into circulation each month from the escrow account in order to control the supply. It has always been in the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap, even though it has been at the center of many controversies. The biggest of these is the lawsuit that the SEC filed against it in December 2020, which is still going on. Ripple uses the XRP ledger to keep track of its transactions, while Bitcoin uses the blockchain. Both the Bitcoin blockchain and the XRP ledger are types of distributed ledgers, but they validate transactions in different ways. Bitcoin uses a system called proof of work, in which miners compete to be the first to solve math problems and hash a block. My new Bitcoin XRP uses a more eco-friendly trust-based consensus algorithm to confirm transactions and add them to the XRP ledger, making a new ledger version. This means that XRP transactions take about 4 seconds to settle, while Bitcoin transactions take about an hour to settle. The data that each distributed ledger stores is another difference between the two. On the Bitcoin blockchain, each block only has the history of transactions that happened in a certain amount of time and a link to blocks that came before it. But a lot more information is kept on the XRP ledger. Balances, transactions, and objects that are stored in the ledger can all be seen. Each ledger version is a snapshot of all the balances held by all the addresses at a certain point in time. Every time a new transaction is added to the ledger, it is checked. The new version of the ledger has all of the old information plus the new transactions, which make the blocks taller. Why did the SEC file a lawsuit? In 2018, a civil lawsuit was filed against Ripple. The lawsuit claimed that the company's founders made billions of dollars worth of coins out of thin air and sold them to retail investors on the open market. In response, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, sued Ripple executives in late 2020, saying that XRP is an unregistered security. This is now the most well-known crypto case. The SEC's position is that XRP is a security, not a commodity like Bitcoin or Ethereum, because Ripple uses centralized technology and controls more than 50% of the coins in circulation. Since the news came out, all of the major centralized exchanges took XRP off their lists. However, early court hearings showed that the ruling could be in XRP's favor. One judge pointed out that XRP also has a use, which makes it different from Bitcoin and Ether. Lastly, is XRP a good investment? XRP has been around longer than Ethereum and many other altcoins, and it's still in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. The biggest risk of owning XRP is that 100 billion XRP tokens were made in 2012, but more than half of them are still not in circulation. Ripple has full control over these tokens, which are slowly sold on the market by the company that made them. This means that even if the price of XRP goes back up to its previous all-time high, it would be hard for it to stay there because the team could sell off a lot of the supply and lower the price. At the same time, XRP has been recognized by powerful institutions and others. The World Economic Forum has accepted it as a member. Ripple also worked with the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, to help traditional financial institutions use blockchain technology. A lot of big financial companies, like Santander, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, and more than 60 Japanese banks, have tried out RippleNet. Even though nobody knows for sure what will happen to Ripple XRP in the future, it is likely that the price will go back up if the SEC lawsuit is ruled in its favor. So, guys, this video is over. If you liked it, please like the video if you did. Don't forget to sign up and hit the bell for alerts. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, you can help others get as much out of this video as you have by showing it to as many people as possible. Let's tell everyone about this, guys. If you are a real fan of cryptocurrency, you won't want to miss any of our content. We'll talk about the latest news that affects us all as a community tomorrow.